theta notation. So when it is possible, Fn is equals to theta gn. Fn is equals to theta gn if and only if Fn is less than C gn and Fn is greater than Cgn. Here we can see both the conditions are present when Fn is less than Cgn and Fn is greater than Cgn. Then when both the conditions are present, then only Fn will be equals to theta gn. So there exist positive 3 constants. There exist 3 positive constants. What they are? They are C1, C2 and N0. C1, C2 and N0. Such that C1 and C2 and N0 all are greater than 0. All are greater than 0. And for all n and for all n greater than equals to N0. For all n greater than equals to N0. So let's understand with an example. Suppose we have Fn is equals to n and gn equals to n plus 10. Fn is equals to n and gn is equals to n plus 10. So here we can simply see that mathematically these are not equal, but asymptotically they are equal. Mathematically they are not equal, but asymptotically they are equal. How? Let's understand. Let's see. Fn is equals to theta gn. Then what will be the condition? N is less than C1 n plus 10 for first condition, because we have two constants C1 and C2. So n is less than C1 n plus 10. And what next? N is greater than equals to C2 n plus 10. N is greater than equals to C2 n plus 10. Now we have to choose C1, C2 and n value in that way that they will satisfy both the condition. So how we will take? Suppose we take N0 value as 10 and C1 and C2 value as and we take C1 value as 1 and C2 value as 1 by 2. Suppose we take N0 value 10 and C1 value 1 and C2 value 1 by 2. So let's see what will be the result here. From this, 10 is less than 1, 10 plus 10. So this condition is satisfied here. Now move to this. So N0 value is 10 greater than C2 value is 1 by 2. N0 value is 10 plus 10. So definitely this will be equal 20 by 2 10. So this condition is also satisfied. So this proves here that Fn is equals to theta gn. By putting N0 and C1 C2 value, we can satisfy this condition. So that's why this is mathematically is not equal, but asymptotically is equal. We can say mathematically not equal, but asymptotically equal. Now move to the next example. Suppose we have Fn is equals to n and Gn is equals to n. Fn is equals to n and Gn is equals to n. They both are mathematically also equal and asymptotically equal or not? Let's see. Mathematically they are equal. We can clearly see fn is equals to n and gn is equals to also n. So they are mathematically is equal. So what is the condition? Fn is equals to theta gn, and what we have, n is less than c1n and n is greater than c2n. N is less than n and n is greater than equals to c2n. So here if we put c1 c2 is equals to 1 and n naught is equals to 1, then this will proves, if we put c1 and c2 value 1 and n naught value is also 1, then this proves here that fn is equals to theta gn. Fn is equals to theta gn. So this is mathematically is also equal and asymptotically is also equal. Now move to the next example. Suppose we have fn is equals to n and gn is equals to n square. Fn is equals to n and gn is equals to n square. So we can simply see mathematically it is not equal, because fn is equals to n and gn is equals to n square. Let's understand asymptotically it is equal or not. Fn is equals to theta gn. So n is less than c1 n square and n is greater than equals to c2 n square. N is greater than equals to c2 n square. Here if we put in this c1 is equals to 1 and n naught is equals to 1, c1 is equals to 1 and n naught is equals to 1, then this condition is satisfied here, because this is n and this is n square. So this condition is satisfied here. But in this condition we cannot take c2 value like 1 by n. We cannot take c2 value as 1 by n, because c2 is as constant. C2 is a constant. So this condition is not satisfied here. So because in theta both the conditions should be satisfied and only one condition is satisfying here and second condition is not satisfying here, so this is neither mathematically equal or nor asymptotically equal. So here fn is equals to theta gn is not correct. So now we see how we can make the notations. Suppose we are talking about big O notation. So how we can draw them? How we can draw them? How we can draw them? 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 and so on, 3 and so on. Here fn and gn, here n. So how we are going to plot big O notation? As we know, what we have in big O notation, we have fn is equals to big O gn, where this is less than c gn. So how we are going to plot them? Suppose here somewhere is n naught, here somewhere is n naught, suppose. So why this is n naught? Because before that f and gn value may be up and down. Maybe sometimes fn value is greater, sometimes gn value is greater. But after that particular value, after that particular n naught value, always Fn will be less and Gn will be greater in big O notation, because what is the definition of big O notation? Fn is less than equals to Cgn. So after a particular point, Fn is always less and Gn is always greater from the definition. So this is the way to represent big O notation. In the similar way, we can represent the omega notation we can represent omega notation 1, 2, 3 and so on. Here Fn and Gn, here n 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. But what will happen here? What will happen here? At a particular point, which is n naught, what will greater? Fn will be greater and Gn will be less. Before that n naught, sometimes Fn will greater, sometimes Gn will greater, but after that particular point which is called n naught, in omega, Fn will always be greater and Gn will always be less. So this is what? This is a representation of omega notation. Omega notation, and we know what we have. Fn goes to omega Gn, where Fn is always greater than Cgn. Fn is always greater than equals to Cgn. So what we can say here? We can say here Fn Gn greater than equals to 1. Fn upon Gn is greater than equals to 1 in omega notation. But here we can simply say Fn oblique Gn less than equals to 1 in big O notation. In big O notation, Fn oblique Gn is less than equals to 1, and in omega notation, Fn oblique Gn is greater than equals to 1. So this is the way of representation of omega notation and big O notation and omega notation.